Hey, hola mi amigos. Welcome back to another Screw Toy action figure review. Today we'll be looking at the Medicom Toys Mafex The Amazing Spider-Man number 75. And I'm very excited to review this figure, man. This is the 2022 reissue. I believe the original one came back out in 2019. I missed out on it, didn't collect Mafex back in the day, so I'm very happy to have my hands on this figure. But enough of me chattering on. We'll get a quick look at the packaging, then the figure itself. Now getting a quick look at the packaging, you get a very nice big window that shows the product here in the center. Very nice comic panel of Spider-Man that says Double Trouble. Never understood why it says Double Trouble, but hey, there it is. You get Marvel 6-inch number 75. Very nice promotional image of Spider-Man right there. Very nice logo of the name of Spider-Man. Mafex Medicom Toys. On the side, some more promotional images, and you do get that new sticker here that shows that you can scan it with your smartphone to show if this figure is authentic. On the back, you get a whole bunch of promotional images. On the side, some more promotional images. On the bottom, a whole bunch of bullshit. Enough about this packaging. Let's crack this bad boy open. Now, getting a quick look at all the accessories that do come with this figure. We do get the same little pamphlet that we've been getting with the last couple of Medicom Mafex figures, and it is just a little pamphlet that shows you can download a smart app on your phone to scan that little sticker on the side of your Mafex figures, Mafex figure boxes, to show if your figure is authentic or not. Like this, pretty cool, nice little unique thing that they're doing now, and then you do get a typical Mafex stand. Now getting a quick look at all the hands that do come with Spider-Man. Straight out the packaging, he does come with a set of open palmed hands, a set of fists, a set of wall crawling hands, a set of whipping hands, a set of web grabbing hands. He also does come with a set of magnetic wall crawling hands, a set of magnetic feet. Spidey also does come with an unmasked mask that he can hold fairly well on his open, relaxed hands. Spider-Man does come with several sets of webs, this first one's being a medium-sized whipping web. You get a set of smaller whipping webs. You get a swinging web. And the last web that he does come with is this impact grabbing web. And the cool thing about this one is that it does come with a porthole right here in the back, and then it does come with a separate little piece of plastic that plugs in. So you plug it in the web, and then you can plug it into a Mafex stand. And yeah, that looks really cool. I really do like that quite a bit. Now Spider-Man does come with 3 different head portraits. This first one being a very classic and McFarlane style head with the big huge lenses, but he also does come with this second head sculpt with smaller lenses to make him look like he is a little bit more angrier, a little bit more pissed off. Unfortunately, on mine, it does have a little bit of black paint missing right there on the lens. A little bit of red seeping through, which does bother me just a little bit, but it's not too bad. The last and final head sculpt that he does come with is this unmasked Peter Parker head, and it's probably my least favorite head sculpt out of the 3. I've never been a fan of this head sculpt, even with the OG. This one does have a little bit of better and cleaner paint apps, a little bit more of a natural skin color. Compared to the previous one, it was a little bit more yellowish. This one, again, looks a little bit better. Still not a fan of it. And I think what throws me off every single time is these little wisp of hair right there. That just looks unnatural and it doesn't look right, in my opinion. But yeah, like the head sculpt, I don't love it. And here we have the myth, the legend, the man himself, the Mafex Spider-Man. And what can I say that other people have not said before? This is honestly the be-all, end-all Spider-Man figures. He is, in my opinion, the best looking Spider-Man, the best articulated Spider-Man, and the best proportioned Spider-Man. He has everything you want, from paint apps to articulation to sculpt. He is pretty much just perfect. But we'll get a quick look at him anyways. Starting off with the head sculpt, I mean, that thing is classic 90s Spider-Man right there. Peak Spider-Man in my opinion. I really do like that the web lines are sculpted in and have a very nice black wash. I know the previous one had some heavy wash on those web lines. They kind of look a little bit messy, a little bit smeared. And you do get that just a tiny bit on this one, but not as bad as the original. As you can see right there, you can see a little bit of smudging, but nothing too bad. The back of the head sculpt looks very nice and clean. And then you move down to the chest. The little Spider-Man logo right there looks fairly nice. I don't see no miss marks or smudging or paint chips or anything. That does look nice. And then the webbing Again, very nice painted in there. No real messiness. It does get a little bit messy here on the ab area. As you can see, some of that black paint really seeping into those crevices and abs. But it does look nice. His little belt looks good. His arms look nice. I really do like the shade of red that they use. There's a little bit of a orangey reddish color to it. I wish it was a little bit more of a vibrant, like varsity red. But this right here does work quite a bit. As you can see, the big spider logo on the back. And then the blue, I really dig the blue. When this figure first released back in 2019, I wasn't a big fan of the metallic blue. It's very similar to the OG blue. It's just a lot more metallic, and I really like it. It reminds me of the Tom Holland suit at the end of No Way Home, and also the All New, All Different Avengers. I believe that's the one, right? All New, Different Avengers, where he does have that metallic blue. But yeah, again, I can't really say anything else other than what other people have already said. This figure is great. He's amazing. No real complaints. Most of my figure came with no QC issues other than that little bit of missing paint on the on one of the lenses. But other than that, yeah, solid figure, man. Let's get a quick look at articulation, and then we'll get some size comparisons, which I really want to do. I have a whole bunch of figures that I'm going to compare them to. Now, getting a quick look at articulation, we're pretty familiar with this figure already. I mean, if you're watching these videos because you either seen thousands of reviews of this guy or you've been eyeing him for the last couple of years and watching old reviews, so you know what's up with this figure. He does have a dumbbell joint and a separate neck piece, so with those two together, he can look all the way up, man. So that is pretty great. I also do like the little attention to detail that Medicom did with this figure, and that is his little flap down here on his mask to make it look like an actual mask and not just a skin tight painted on mask on his face. You know what I mean? It's not like skin tight. You can actually see a little flap where the mask is, so that's really cool. You do get very nice head tilting, in full rotation, all the range of motion you want on a head. You have it here. He does have butterfly joints that shift a great amount back. You can see there. That is fairly nice. Oh, popped his arm out. Trying to pop it back in. You can get his arms all the way in, and actually you can get them to cross. So that is very nice. You get upper bicep swivel, which is a little bit stiff, so I need to put some shock oil on that. You get double jointed elbows, ball joint at the wrist that hinge side to side or up and down depending on how you have that ball joint configured. You do get a upper diaphragm cut that can crunch that much back, but then it does get gappy right there, this much forward, which is not the greatest amount. And then he does have a lower ball joint at the waist that goes this much forward, and then you can see the little Marvel copyright stamp right there, and that much back all together. And then you do get drop down hips. As you can see there, you can kick all the way up, all the way, a decent amount back. You can kick a decent amount to the side. He does get upper thigh rotation, double jointed knees to bend in a great amount. And then he does have ball joints at his ankles that go this much forward, that much back, and he does have great ankle pivot and toe articulation. Now getting a quick look at some size comparisons. Here we have the Mafex Spider-Man next to the Mezco Spider-Man 2099, the Sentinel Miles Morales and Peter B. Parker, the Mafex Ben Reilly. And I will say, although this figure does feel really nice, this one over here, the quality and the plastic that they use on this figure in particular feels a lot better. The quality just feels so much better on this Ben Reilly. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's all in my head, but this one does feel a lot better compared to this one. Here we have Spidey next to the Mafex Carnage and the new reissued 2022 Mafex Venom. Here we have him next to some Spider-Man villains, the Marvel Legends Mysterio and the Marvel Legends Shocker. Here he is next to the Marvel Legends Kraven and the Marvel Legends Retro Sandman, the Marvel Legends Retro Electro, and the Marvel Legends Scorpion. Here we have him next to some big boys, the Retro Rhino and the Retro Kingpin. Continuing on with the big boys, here we have him next to the Marvel Legends Deluxe Thanos and the Retro Card 20th Anniversary Hulk. And last but not least, here we have Spider-Man next to some veterans, the Mafex Wolverine and the Marvel Legends Retro Card 20th Anniversary Unparalleled Captain America. And there you have it, a very solid offering by Medicom Toys. Honestly, what else can I say about this figure other than what other people have already said? He is a great figure, the definitive version of a 6-inch action figure of Spider-Man. The articulation, paint apps, sculpt, accessories are all great. He is, again, the definitive version of a 6-inch action figure of Spider-Man. I don't really know what else to say, man. This figure is great. If you're able to get him for retail, or if you caught them for retail, then you should be very, very happy right now. This one was originally released back in 2019, so I'm happy that Medicom Toys is coming back around and re-releasing these figures that are very sought after and very hard to get in the aftermarket. Yeah, man, shout out to Medicom Toys. Hopefully they do a adult Miles next. I know that a lot of people have been trying to get their hands on him, but he's like extremely, extremely overpriced in the aftermarket. I am not paying triple of what that figure's worth, so hopefully that's next, and then hopefully Carnage after that. I know a lot of people missed out on him. I was able to get my hands on him when he first released, so I'm grateful for that. But enough of me rambling on, man. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on my Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. The links to all those are in the description down below. And I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.